Welcome. Our subject is a simple one, a book, but a book so potent that in certain places merely possessing it is considered a grave offense. We are talking, of course, about the Bible. Join us as we venture into the heart of these nations, exploring the reasons behind such stringent laws and shedding light on the plight of those who risk everything to practice their faith. Our journey begins in North Korea, a land shrouded in secrecy and dominated by a regime that demands absolute obedience. Here, the only acceptable faith is devotion to the ruling dynasty, the Kim family, who are revered with almost godlike status. Christianity, with its emphasis on individual salvation and a power higher than any earthly ruler, presents a direct challenge to this ideology. As a result, the mere possession of a Bible is seen as a subversive act, a threat to the very foundations of the state. Those caught with the forbidden text face dire consequences. Imprisonment in brutal labor camps where torture and starvation are commonplace is a common fate. Despite these risks, a small and courageous underground network of Christians persists. They meet in secret, often under the cover of darkness, to share whispered prayers and fragmented verses from carefully hidden scriptures. Their stories, though rarely told, serve as a stark reminder of the price some are forced to pay for their beliefs. We journey now to the Arabian Peninsula, to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the birthplace of Islam and home to its holiest sites. Here, religion is inextricably linked with national identity, and the law of the land is deeply rooted in Sharia, Islamic religious law. While Saudi Arabia officially guarantees freedom of religion, this freedom is strictly limited to the practice of Islam. Public displays or promotion of any other faith are strictly prohibited. This means that owning a Bible, a symbol of Christianity, can be extremely dangerous. Possession can lead to arrest, imprisonment, and even deportation for foreign workers who make up a significant portion of the population. Despite the risks, many foreign workers from Christian-majority countries find themselves in the difficult position of balancing their faith with the need to comply with local laws. They often resort to discreet practices, keeping their faith hidden from public view. Our journey takes us now to the Horn of Africa, to Somalia, a nation ravaged by decades of conflict and instability. Here, amidst the ruins of a once proud nation, religion has become a powerful force, shaping every aspect of life. Somalia is a predominantly Muslim country, and its legal system is based on a strict interpretation of Sharia law. This interpretation leaves little room for religious pluralism, and the open practice of any religion other than Islam is met with severe penalties. Owning a Bible in Somalia is not merely frowned upon, it is considered a serious crime. Those found in possession of the Christian holy book face the very real threat of imprisonment, flogging, or even execution. Despite the risks, a small and resilient community of Christians continues to exist in Somalia. They practice their faith in secret, often facing persecution and discrimination from both the authorities and some segments of society. We travel now to a seemingly idyllic destination, the Maldives, a chain of picturesque islands scattered across the Indian Ocean. But beneath the veneer of paradise lies a rigid social order, one where religious freedom is severely curtailed. The Maldives is a Muslim-majority country, and its constitution explicitly states that Islam is the state religion. Furthermore, the law mandates that all citizens must be Muslims, and conversion from Islam to another religion is strictly forbidden. The open practice of Christianity is outlawed, and the importation and possession of Bibles are strictly prohibited. Those found guilty of violating these laws face harsh penalties, including imprisonment. Despite the restrictions, a small number of Christians, mostly foreign workers in the tourism industry, reside in the Maldives. They practice their faith discreetly, aware of the potential consequences of openly expressing their beliefs. Our journey takes us now to a landlocked nation scarred by decades of conflict and political turmoil, Afghanistan. Here, religion has long played a pivotal role in shaping the country's destiny, and the return of the Taliban to power in 2021 has cast a long shadow over the lives of religious minorities. Afghanistan is an overwhelmingly Muslim country, with Islam deeply ingrained in its culture and social fabric. The Taliban, known for their strict interpretation of Islamic law, have imposed severe restrictions on religious freedom, particularly targeting those who dare to convert from Islam to other faiths. Possessing a Bible, a tangible symbol of conversion to Christianity, is considered a serious offense by the Taliban regime. Those found with the Christian holy book are often presumed guilty of apostasy, a crime punishable by death under the Taliban's interpretation of Islamic law. Despite the grave risks, there are reports of small clandestine Christian communities existing in Afghanistan. These brave souls gather in secret, their faith sustained by whispered prayers and the shared hope of a brighter future. We arrive now in Iran, a nation with a rich history and a complex relationship with religion. Since the 1979 Islamic Revolution, Iran has been ruled by a theocracy, a system of government where religious leaders hold supreme authority. The official religion of Iran is Shia Islam, and the government enforces strict adherence to Islamic law and principles. While the Iranian constitution recognizes certain religious minorities, including Christians, their rights are often restricted in practice. Converting from Islam to Christianity is strictly forbidden, and can carry severe penalties, including imprisonment. The government views such conversions as a threat to the Islamic identity of the nation and a form of Western cultural invasion. Possessing a Bible in Iran, particularly a Persian-language version, is a risky endeavor. The authorities see it as evidence of proselytizing, attempting to convert Muslims to Christianity, which is a serious offense under Iranian law. Despite the challenges, an underground Christian community exists in Iran, often meeting in secret house churches. They face constant surveillance and the ever-present threat of arrest, but their faith persists, a testament to the human spirit's yearning for something beyond the confines of earthly authority. Our final destination takes us to Yemen, a nation embroiled in a devastating civil war where the fault lines of conflict often run along religious divides. Here, in a land ravaged by violence and humanitarian crisis, the simple act of possessing a Bible can have deadly consequences. Yemen is a predominantly Muslim country, with Islam deeply woven into the fabric of its society. The ongoing civil war has exacerbated religious tensions, with hardline groups, some affiliated with Al-Qaeda and ISIS, gaining influence in certain parts of the country. These extremist groups enforce a strict and unforgiving interpretation of Islamic law, viewing any deviation from their ideology as apostasy, a crime punishable by death. Possessing a Bible in these areas is tantamount to signing one's own death warrant. Despite the unimaginable risks, there are reports of small pockets of Christians still practicing their faith in secret in Yemen. Their resilience in the face of such adversity is a testament to the enduring power of faith, even in the darkest of times. Thank you for watching our documentary on countries where owning a Bible is a crime. We've journeyed across continents, from the secretive state of North Korea to the war-torn landscapes of Yemen, witnessing firsthand the precarious existence of those who dare to believe differently. These stories serve as a stark reminder that the freedom to practice one's religion, a right many of us take for granted, is a privilege denied to countless individuals around the world. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more eye-opening content. Let us strive to protect this right, not just for ourselves but for all who seek to live according to their conscience.